Hello, I'm David Fink, PPI President, and today is our first in a series of getting to know who your PPI staff members are. So today I have with me Dan Currence. Dan is our director of our drainage division, and I'm going to ask Dan a few questions as we have a growing membership and some new people. This helps just understand a little bit on everybody's background. So Dan, where'd you grow up, and give me a little bit about who you are?
Well, I grew up in Central Missouri. I went to University of Missouri, Columbia, and so my whole family is from Central Missouri, and now I live in Kansas City.
So engineering degree?
So I got my bachelor's in civil engineering, and then a master's in environmental engineering.
Okay, well, it explains your passion for sustainability and resiliency, right?
Right, it's a very easy transition for environmental. So I went from my bachelor's degree, I went into the Navy. I was a civil engineer corps officer in the Navy for 4 years, stationed in Charleston, South Carolina.
Okay.
So I spent a little time on the East Coast. When I got out of the Navy, I went back and got my master's degree. And then I spent 7 years doing consulting engineering in St. Louis, and then was hired by Advanced Drainage Systems and served as a field engineer for Advanced Drainage Systems for 15 years in various capacities, from a regional engineer calling on states to a manager of regional engineers in the field, covering everything from the Mississippi River west at different times. And then have been here at PPI for 9 years.
So when did you get your PE?
So I got my PE as I wrapped up my master's degree.
Okay.
I was kind of in the studious mode.
Yep.
And so
good time to do it and knock it out.
I would go back and do it. And so I got my PE license in civil engineering at that time.
Okay, and I believe you just recently had an anniversary here at PPI. So when did you join PPI and how many years now?
Yeah, so joined PPI in 2013.
Okay.
So that would be 9 years now as of today. 9 years, so looking forward to the 10-year anniversary coming up next year.
Awesome. So environmental engineering explains your passion for sustainability and resiliency, and really appreciate having that expertise on staff. Mm-hmm. But any other passions when it comes to work?
Well, it's been enjoyable, I guess, combined. I've been in the industry for well over almost 25 years. So as I see that, there's a passion to see the movement, the progress of change. I remember saying when I was with ADS, I know when I've done my job when ADS is forced to build a plant in Missouri. And they did. A few years ago, they built a plant, and that was very fulfilling to know that I'm moving the meter, I guess, on the use of plastic pipe. And even today, when you're in this industry, your family, you can drive down the road and all of a sudden your kids start pointing out plastic pipe, that's fulfilling too, to know that you played a part, because it wouldn't be sitting on the side of the road ready for a project if you hadn't had a hand in it.
No, my wife and children have gotten used to me pulling over to the side of the road to see whose pipe it is and take a few pictures of the job site. So it's part of the passion that we all enjoy for the association.
Years ago, I used to pull over the side of the road and crawl in pipe. I don't do that quite as much as I used to, but there were times when I'm like, there's a pipe, I wonder what it looks like.
Exactly.
And so I just pull over and see which of my boys, who were young at the time, see if they wanted to go crawl a pipe with me.
Yeah. So family, tell me a little bit about the family and any out of work passions.
Yeah, so my wife Sherry and I, we've been married 37 years.
Congratulations.
So my young bride and I have 4 children. We have 3 sons who are grown, and we have our late in life surprise daughter who's 13 and just starting high school in the fall. So keeping up with her is still takes a lot of effort, and they say it keeps you young. I don't know about that. It certainly keeps you busy. And I'm ready to not have a teenager, but that day's coming, and probably then I'll be upset that I don't have one at home. But so family's a big deal to me. Family and my faith are both important parts of who I am, and part of what I do. I'm also active with school board in local community, so I've done that as another way of volunteering and contributing to the
giving
community
back
as a whole. Right.
Yeah. So again, Dan Currence, our Director of Drainage, and just a little bit of background on getting to know your PPI team. Thanks, Dan.
Thank you.